my daddy's nigga hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, it's 3 o'clock. It's Saturday evening or Saturday afternoon, which means, at least for me, it is time once again for the one and only, the big time show that is being seen and heard live right now as we speak on the channels of the Big Time Show, which is YouTube. On the Big Time Show channel, it is on, as we speak, Facebook. On the Big Time Show channel, it is on X or Twitter right now, live on there. Then our newest family member, I am live right now on TikTok as we speak. What is going on this afternoon? Here to have a little fun with you guys on this afternoon. I hope that you would share the content now. I hope that you would do that. Just push the share button, and also for those that are here, I hope that you would do me the favor of hitting the like button. Today I'm in a, for those who've been following the show, I'm in a wider view here because of what we're going to do a little bit later. I can't get it the way I need it to be on the vertical thing, which is really what I need for YouTube, but I'm willing to sacrifice that for you guys on tonight, this afternoon. I'll be speaking to you guys now, but I'm presently sharing as well. I hope that you guys will help me out. And if you're not going to do that, help me out by hitting the like button. If you can do that for me, I would really appreciate that. It won't cost you anything to smash that like button about 20 to 25 times for me. It'll only take you maybe about 3 seconds to smash it. Just help your boy out here on pushing the show as much as I can. I see people liking the show right now. I don't know if you're speaking to me in the chat, but I can see it because I just had a notification on the phone. Miss Mary, I didn't see your last name, Mary, that's on Facebook. You hit the like button. I just saw that. I want to acknowledge you and thank you for that. You definitely did not have to do that, but you did. Bobby Kane, I see you. I just saw you just like it. I got it right here on my phone. I can see the people that are doing it, and I appreciate you so much. Hit that like button for you, boy. Whatever platform you're on, whether you're on YouTube, I can't see you do that. You just hit that heart button. It's the same thing. hit that heart button. On Twitter, I believe if you just smash the screen twice, I believe I'm right on that. It'll give me the like. If you do it on TikTok, I have no clue. Ain't no sense in me lying about it. I have no clue how TikTok works. I haven't seen nobody live on it, so I have not done it. So whatever you do, maybe some of you are more technically sound with TikTok. Handle that for me, and I would appreciate it. Matter of fact, while we're talking about that, let's go over to TikTok and let's see so I can speak to them. I got some complaints from my kids that I work with at the school. They complain that I don't speak to them, so I don't know. I can't say anything because right now, because it's saying it's streaming, there's a circle buffering thing going on. So if you're on TikTok and you can hear me, I can't see anything, but I appreciate all of you that have come on TikTok. Thank you so much for joining the show. I guess once it finishes buffering, hopefully I'll be able to speak to you on that note. Let's see who's in the building over here. Kid Cowboy. Oh my goodness. Kid Cowboy's in the building. Bobby King is in the building. At least that I can see. If you're watching me now, I would love to recognize you and come hang with me. We're going to talk just a little bit and then we're going to go to the draft. We'll do a little mock draft. Since we know who our coaches are, since we know, as you know, at least as of now, we know what they like to do. And I said you really can't be fair. The first time we did this, I said really can't be fair because we don't know who the coaches are. I told you guys, once we know who the coaches are, then we can try to jump in their shoes and draft accordingly to what they like to do, kind of players they like. You know, if you look at the past from some of their schemes, if you've done your research, you know what kind of players they like for certain positions. What up, B-Bird? So I think we're better equipped now to do a little mock draft. Not, I know we could do our own mock draft, but that's not realistic to me. I know what you would like to do, and some of you guys are football people that, got a good sense. And some of you through all these podcasts that we have, comments that you've had, you kind of know a little bit about building a football team. You may not know about the cap and all that type of stuff, but you do know about, how you would like. Everybody builds different. A lot of people like to deal from the inside and go out. A lot of people like to deal from the outside going in. A lot of people have the value of offensive line, and then you got some people that like to build from a weapon perspective. Like, go get me some weapons and we'll worry about the line. Line ain't got to have first round players in every position. It's just different. And maybe that's why the last place teams stay the last place teams. And then that's maybe why a perennial playoff team is always battling for a Super Bowl. It just depends on how you feel. So that's how I want you guys to go ahead and get in your mind now. Not your mind, not your style. Because I could do it all day, but I really want you guys to think about jumping into the shoes. Not of Jerry Jones. Well, yeah, we're going to include Jerry and Stephen Jones because they're a big factor in this. And the coaching staff. I want you to act like you are one of those coaches in there, according to what you know about the coaches. A lot of us have researched the coaches and what they like to do. Some of you have not. That's fine. But I don't want you to draft as yourself. That's what I don't want today. I want us to really dig in on this, and let's just see, since we know who the coaches are now, let's see how we draft compared to what we did a few weeks ago. And that's really going to be the show today. All right. If you notice my title, I started talking about the Cowboys and, what are we going to do? Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you popping in on it, man. Thank you. Coach Breed loves. See, I told you, I got smart people in here. Look, I got Kid Cowboy, despite his hatership. He does say some things, though, that are pretty good. Bobby King is super smart. B Bird is legendary on all our shows, brother shows that all the content creators. B Bird is a loyal supporter of just about everybody if you're talking with some type of sense. So I'm privileged that B Bird thinks I know a little bit what I'm talking about. So I thank you, B Bird. That's an honor to have you here. Joe, who's been with me from the beginning. Coach Breed Love, brilliant mind and when it comes to football, and been with me for a long period of time. Metras, been with me for a long time now since I started this. So I know once people been with you for a while, you kind of know what's going to come out of their system when they start, coming into the chat. So I appreciate that. I hope you guys will share. Be honest with you, I really, if I wanted a big crowd today, I would have put this screen like the vertical thing like y'all been seeing. And just by the way, that gives us more numbers because it shows us in a short, like a YouTube short. Shane, my brother, been here with me for a long period of time. Thank you, Shane. See what I'm saying? I got my, people who've been with me since I started this mess, to be honest with you. So I know I can get some good quality responses from everybody that's in here because y'all know me. And I kind of know y'all through this. So I know what I'm going to get. But I really didn't want a big crowd today. I'm serious. If I wanted, I would have put it in the vertical form, like YouTube Shorts. If y'all know about YouTube Shorts, if you're in that format, the format I was talking about, then all I need is about 2 seconds, and that counts as a view. So you can imagine how many views I get. That don't necessarily mean they stay with me the whole time. I'm just saying, if I was in it for numbers, I would have set it up like that. Today I wanted, what's up, Lee? Today I wanted to just get a small crowd in here. If it turned into a big crowd, cool. If not, I ain't worried about it today. I'll go back to the verbal thing maybe on Monday. I really wanted that, but since I got my family in here, good people in here, let's kick it off this way, y'all. I said on my title, we are now in what I consider to be the dark days of the off season. Not because there's nothing going on. There's always something going on. It is now that the format has shifted now into the hands of Jerry and Steven. Because before the draft happens, and I guess a little bit after the draft, but this is the time where Jerry and Steven ain't got nothing to do with Coach Schottenheimer. Appreciate you, Joe. This is the time where where all eyes now on them. Because now, here we go with the free agency guys that are on our team that we have to make a decision on if they're staying or going, which will shape up the NFL draft because you're going to have some holes to fill. You got to decide who you're going to pay and all that. I really don't want to do that because with Keystone Cowboy in the building, man, I need you to stay with me today, Keystone. I need you to stay with me today if you can, because some of these guys that we're going to draft, last time I was on to do 3 rounds, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to shut it off because I want to do all 7 rounds today. It's going to be quick. So we'll comment. We'll do a little debating and all that type of stuff. But I really want to get through the 7th round. And Keystone is a guy who just about know everybody in the draft because that's what he does. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us don't know nobody past the 2nd round. Let's just be honest. Keystone, unless you just one of these guys like I am, who's kind of study guys or whatever. Keystone know everybody. Keystone ready to draft right now. You see what I'm saying? So this is Jerry and Steven's time. And the reason why I say this the dog days because they always let us down. whatever vibe you were feeling for Coach Schottenheimer, and yes, I say we got a pretty good staff coming in. But this is the time when Jerry and Steve will get in the way some type of way. We'll know real quick if the Cowboys really want to win. Because there are some guys that are on this team that all we should be doing is some of these guys we need to re-sign. The Jordan Lewises, technically speaking, the OCs. But we all know OC, has played himself into some money. And we all know what the question is, as he played so far, played so well last year and obviously raised his status up. Man, listen, will the Jones family match it? Or will they, that's what I'm saying. So, and that's the kind of move that will shape us in the NFL draft. See, if you don't have OC, we in business for another defensive tackle. Now, we were going to have to get one anyway, but that wouldn't become such a high priority, if you understand what I'm saying. If you got OC, you ain't in such a gigantic rush to go get them. But this is the time where all the little joy you have, since the coaching staff came into play, and you liked all these assistant coaches, and they're good, and you went crazy. But this is the time where the pen goes into the balloon. Pop. Because this is the time of the year where it always happens. For instance, it's small, but it also shows you the problem that I'm having, y'all. I don't take much from me because I've been a part of Cowboys so long, been with Jerry since he bought the team, and he really is on the same plane. Let me just show y'all this. Some of y'all gonna agree with it, and I don't care. And I don't care either way. It's just that you're quick to say something about what I'm getting ready to show you. But the real stuff that you need to be talking about, you're quiet as a church mouse. I can't stand it. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. Read that, y'all. Trading per sources, and I believe it. Jerry Jones is pushing the Cowboys and Eagles game to headline the NFL's 2025 season opener in Philadelphia on Thursday night. Jones stating that he wants to start off the 2025 season with a bang. Why Thursday night? Everybody knows whoever wins the Super Bowl, they open up the season on that Thursday night. Philadelphia obviously are the world champions. And now Jerry wants a bit of that pie. Business-wise, yes, it makes total sense. I ain't gonna even lie. It would be I don't know if there would be a game that would be more highly rated than that game if it happens. Because everybody been so thirsty by this time, everybody would be so thirsty for football that they would be all tuned in. And of course, whenever you start talking about the Cowboys on national TV, on an opening night, it's automatic rating. Then of course you got the Philadelphia Eagles and their tremendous fan base that they have, and they the world champions. And the Philadelphia Eagles would love nothing more than to embarrass the Dallas Cowboys on opening night in their home place. It just makes business sense. But part of me say yes, but Jerry always trying to do something that has something to do with other than football. That's what I get out of it. And I keep saying, y'all, until he decides, and look, now somebody may say, well, big time, look, we don't know what Jerry is going to do. He very well may finally do something. And make this thing very interesting. You see what I'm saying? I see y'all comments. I don't mind. We got to play them anyway. I don't care if we play them opening night or fifth game of the year. It's the Cowboys and Eagles. It's gonna be a highly rated game anyway. It's just business-wise for the NFL, yeah, it will do that. But I'm tired of hearing stuff that I need him, since he want to be the leader, I need him to do something for the Cowboys first. See, I ain't heard nothing from him in the last few weeks. I ain't really heard nothing from him. And you know, we got to be careful. Some of y'all gonna say, well, you got to be careful about sources and all that. Well, I don't believe it. Jerry, that sounds like Jerry. It does. That type of business there, that'll be huge. I wouldn't be surprised if that. I mean, it's really, to be honest with you, it's really common sense. And so be it. If we got to play the Eagles first, so be it. I just want to hear something finally say something about football other than the business side. I know, Jerry, listen, you want the NFL to start off with a bang, put the Cowboys against the Eagles up on the first game of the year and watch how much money we make. That ain't got nothing to do with football. Not on the field. I don't want to hear that. Talk to me about what you're going to do in free agency. Talk to me who you going to try to get outside of your team in free agency. Talk to me about how you're not going to mess up this draft this year. That's what I want to hear. We can talk about that. We can talk about, ratings and all that, at any time. Can we change the narrative? What's up, Drew? Drew Hill, a Philadelphia Eagle fan. Drew, I just took it down, but for you, since you just got here, I'm finna do it and let you see this. What you think about this, Drew? Read that, Drew. I'll keep talking. Look at that. So, business-wise, it makes perfect sense. And some of y'all ain't gonna have no problem with it. I don't have a problem with the game. We gotta see them twice anyway. Yeah, see, Shane, that's what I'm saying. See, Shane said have them on Thanksgiving. Well, look, you talking about ratings. Oh, my God. On Thanksgiving? The later game? Because Dallas always played the later game. I mean, that would be incredible. Unless, of course, people are hurt and all that type of stuff, which is always a possibility. But the very first game, the guys wouldn't be the guys wouldn't be more healthier, the ones that are there, than they would be for the first game. I ain't even counting Overshown and Diggs and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the money, how we gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? I want to hear him talk about football, but neither here nor there. B-Bird, you see it. I'm not B-Bird. Drew, you see what they're saying. It makes perfect sense. Opening night, it'll be incredible. Yeah, exactly, Drew. See, Drew, and he's an Eagle fan, but I can deal with him because he got sense. And even Eagle fans know. You see what Drew just said right there? He's saying the same thing I'm saying. Drew know, and y'all know. I just need him to change the narrative. All you think about is what it's gonna do for the NFL. Man, forget all that. What's up, Daryl? I see you. Thanks for popping in on me. Y'all share and hit that like button as you come in for me, man. Give me about 20. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't like it. So, if it happens, it happens. But I need to see something else. So this is give you the mind. Like I told you guys, this is now the time where Jerry and Steven usually mess things up. Hey, B-Bird, there you go. See, everybody understand what I'm saying now. See? B-Bird, there it is. Thanks for the super chat, B-Bird. Other GMs are concerned with the draft and free agency. I rest my case. And if you're a new Cowboy fan, the first thing you said, yeah, let's play the Eagles the first. Let's whoop them. Let's ruin their party. Let's ruin their party on night one. Man, look, I don't care nothing about that. I'd rather beat the Eagles in December and January. That's when I want to beat the Eagles. I mean, they would it be nice to go 1-0 and leave from Philadelphia and come out there? Yeah, that'd be huge. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I watch it naturally, but I don't care. I can't stand that. So that's really all I want to show y'all. This is the time when Jerry and Steven enter into the play of off-season work, and this is when the slight problems begin. Because of, pick your choice, because of cheapness, because of the leaning on the excuse of not having money for the salary cap, which everybody should know by now is a bunch of crap. Because everybody knows by now, if you restructure Dak's contract and CD's contract, just those two alone will get you up to over $100 million in salary cap. It's nothing, it's not rocket science. You won't have salary cap issues then. You can sign anybody you want. You can do exactly what you did last year. You signed two big guys last year, $35 million a year with CD. Then you paid Dak. So you signed two guys just with the salary cap that you had when you supposedly broke. You get over $100 million. Guess what? You can sign Parsons and you can go sign another big boy because you just did it last year with even less. It's simple. Everybody knows all you got to do to clear out some money is restructure that. And why wouldn't you? Because if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I think he counts as $89 million on the salary cap. I think it goes without saying that Dak Prescott will be, his contract will be restructured. I don't think that shouldn't have no argument there. The question is, will you do it with CD? Now you got over $100 million. You can go do some things now. It's not hard. The question to me is, okay, when you gonna do it? Are you gonna be so stupid and wait until week 1 to do all this after the free agency period? Because you gotta ask yourself the question, because that's what they did with Dak when they could have done it, weeks and weeks and weeks ago, months ago. They knew they were gonna sign him. So why didn't you do it so you can have some extra money, since y'all keep crying about that? Why you wait till the last minute? So I don't want to seem like I'm talking crazy, because y'all know I'm telling the truth. They could have did Dak and CD a long time ago. They waited till the last minute trying to prove a point. What point did you prove? What was it? I don't get it. You need to do this now if you're talking about doing something. But they ain't saying what they're going to do. All you keep hearing is this mumbo jumbo talking about, maybe we need to change. Maybe we need to do something different. Okay, I believe it when I see it. Dak Prescott, we should have something. Look, we need to hear something, to be honest with you, in the next 1 or 2 weeks about restructuring Dak and CD. That's the way I feel about it. Because you'll know exactly what you have. You need to get Parsons out of the way. Then you'll know for real what you have. Y'all talking about Trey Lance. Trey Lance is a free agent. Why would he come to Dallas? He has no chance of starting for the next 4 years unless Dak get hurt. And I'm not sure that Trey Lance would even be your backup, depending on who it is as the number 3 quarterback. Put it this way: you bring in, if you sign Trey Lance, you're gonna have another quarterback. You're gonna have a battle for the second spot, QB2. You're gonna have a battle. Trey ain't so far ahead. I mean, I don't know what y'all talking about. Trey Lance ain't all that. Y'all know that. So I ain't really waste my time talking about Trey Lance at all. Which means now, let's move. You know the famous saying, the better chance we got, y'all, is if there's gonna be free agent signings It's going to come from us. In other words, y'all know the saying, we like our guys. See what I'm saying? We like our guys. So you know we're going to sign our guys. So, you know, could it be OC? Could it be Jordan Lewis? Maybe Kendricks. We like our guys. So if there's going to be some free agent signing, it's probably going to come from that. Knowing the history of Jerry and Steven, it's probably going to come from that. So we'll again have to look at the list of the guys who's leaving, the guys who are free agents from this team, and then we can kind of figure it out. But we're not, I believe the free agents from we will get free agents from the outside. History shows we wait to day 9, day 10, and we go to the USFL, and that's the free agents outside of our guys. But as far as the big name guys, y'all know we ain't doing it. I believe it when I see it. Until then, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid of that at all. I done seen it too long quickly. So, based off that, we got this established. It's time now. Coach Schottenheimer and his staff, they exit stage left. They're here, they're working. And they know what type of players they want to work their system. But will Jerry and Steven even get in the way of that? Hey, Regina, will they get in the way of that? See, Coach Schottenheimer may say, look, at 12, I want to run the ball this year. I got a whole coaching staff that like to run the ball. I need the best running back. And we all know probably who very well may be there at 12. And what if Schottenheimer say, man, look, I've seen Hampton. I've seen Caleb Johnson. I've seen Dylan Sampson. I've seen Scatterboo. I've seen Devin Neal. I've seen all these guys. I want that guy right there. His first year as head coach, he wants to win. Trust me. He don't have the same mindset. This man already knows that he may not be here too long anyway. He wants the best player, and hey, all may feel, Jerry. You can see all of them just walking to Jerry office saying, man, look, we heard how you feel about drafting first round running backs. We understand that. But look, we need this guy. He's the best running back in the draft. We want him. We feel like he will be a tremendous difference maker. We want Ashton Jenkins. That's what we want. Will Jerry get in the way of that? My answer is yes. That's my answer. And I already know what some of y'all going to say. There's plenty of others. It is. But why settle for second best when you can have the best? And I already know what some of y'all would say. Well, I'm not just convinced that Jenkins is the best running back. And hey, that's opinionated. That's why some people say he is. Some people say he's not. I get it. That's why everybody get paid. Well, a lot of people get paid for their opinion. Mel Kiper may say he's the best. Other guy may say he's the second best. Who knows? Who cares? But if Schottenheimer and them feel like it, and they really want to bring in a running game perspective, they're going to want the best guy, especially if he's right there. There's no question in my mind. Everybody keeps saying give Dak a running game. Okay. That includes more than just talking about an offensive line. That also means get you one of those dudes at running back. One of those difference-making type dudes. That's what Jenkins is. Will Jerry get in the way? Now, off that, let's go to work. I wasted 35 minutes giving y'all my little prelude. Now let's go to work. If you saw my post about an hour and a half ago, I told you guys that I would be doing this, the draft. All right. Let's go to work, y'all. I'm going to try to run through this, and if not, well, I'll stay with you guys as long as possible. This ought to be fun. I need all y'all brilliant football minds. Before we do this, I'm saying let's try to do this. Let me get this out of the way. Let me get this out. I want you guys, I know you're going to put yourself in there, but I want you guys to try to do it according to what you think our coaching staff, since we know what they like, since we know what they're trying to implement, let's try to draft, since we know what they do, it kind of give you a clue of how they're going to slightly draft. Let's do that. Starting now. If you can't see that, I need to know. I need you to let me know. I'm about to go to it now. Let's see here. It's just in case y'all want to know what it is. NFL mock draft similar to this. That's the one I use. Select number of rounds. I'm going to go 7. And it's going about fast. Y'all going to make me stop. And I'm quite sure you guys are going to talk. Let me see if I can see myself. Y'all can see me. Now, I won't be able to see you. Well, I'll come to you in a minute. But let's go to work. Of course, we will be picking the Dallas Cowboys. We'll do it normal in a solo draft. And here we go. Well, it's so fast. There it is there on the left. 10, 11, 12. All right, as you can see right there, we got 2 trade offers from the Rams. The Rams will give us a pick, number 26, that's the first round, and they will give us pick 90, which would be, I believe, the 4th round. That's a pick that we don't have, of course. Pick 100 would be the later 4th round again, maybe, or the 5th round. I think I'm right. I think pick 90, probably 2 in the 4th, actually. And then 2026, I don't care nothing about 2026. So in other words, we would give up pick 150. I need y'all to type in now. I can't see y'all. But I need y'all to pick in no or yes to this trade. We would get pick 26. That's the first round. And it looked like we would get 2 4th round picks. So we will have a complete draft. Remember, we got 3 picks in the 5th round. I think 90 would give us the 4th round back and pick 100. Do y'all like that? I need y'all to type that in quick because I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let y'all handle that. Again, we would give up pick 12 and 150. Me personally, I can go ahead and say I say no. Just for the purpose of this draft, I just want to see what's going to happen. I need y'all to put in yes or no to that. Y'all see that? Okay. Greg says, JD says no. Greg says no. Shane says no. That's 2/3, JD said. Okay, I changed that back. Thank you, JD. So that will give you, if you traded, y'all, I see a whole lot of no's, but just think about it. I was wrong. JD cleared me out there. That's why I need y'all. JD says that will be 2/3. So get the picture. You will have 3 picks in the 3rd round. Ray Train says yes. Keystone says no. I will want it second. Y'all got to type it in quick. Right now the no's got remember we got another trade to consider. So right now the no is a lot of no's. In real life, I think y'all just want to see who they at 12 and we can pick it out. But in real life, I think the Cowboys might do this. To have a 1st round pick, that's 26. That's probably right in line what they love to do anyway, draft a lineman. And then you have your 2nd round pick. And then 3/3. And JD says it's too far back in the 1st. Need impact. They're right. That'll be 14 picks away from 12. I agree. I would say no. I'm just telling you what the Cowboys. I think Cowboys will entertain. All right, we'll just forget that it's no because a lot of y'all said no, so the no's have it. We're gonna reject that one. All right, we got another one more from the Giants. So I guess y'all would say no to this too. It's even further back. We'll give up pick 12 and pick 249 for 34. That would be a second round pick. You have 2 second rounds, pick 65 and pick 104. I believe that would be, good Lord, that would be 2 more third round picks and another second round pick. You'll give up your first round pick and 249. That's got to be at least 6th or 7th round, something like that. So type it in quick, y'all. Yay or nay. JD says no. Freight Train says no. T-Fox says we can't afford to be drafting in the bottom. All right. Hey, if you guys know people that like to do the draft, well, y'all in control, not me. We in this war room together. Go ahead and share it right now. Let's get all these football minds in. Daryl says no. I need y'all to type it in real quick. Let me know what you're doing. Everybody's saying no. Okay. Shane brings up a great point. Shane says, I'm not trading in our division. I love that, Shane. I love that. Keystone is the only one that says, I'll take that. Keystone, tell me why. Not that you win it anyway. You know there's too many no's there. I just want to know. Coach Breelove says no. Let me know. I want to know why you'll take that one, then take the other. Your first round, you really don't have a first round pick. You'll be drafted. Is it because you have 2 picks in the second round? T. Foster says no. Is that what it is, Keystone? Joe says, I believe we're going to have a big splash in free agency. Well, let me say this. If you are going to do that, then you might take these trades. If you know that you finna go after somebody and you just by guarantee you gonna get them, then yeah, you might do this. You might do this. Extra second with the thirds. I figured that's what it was, Keystone. I mean, really, trust me. These type of things here there will be a real conversation for that. But for the purpose of this, we're gonna go with no. All right. JD said, I don't trust us with second round picks for impact. That's the key word when they like to reach on potential injury prone players. Ain't nobody wrong. Coach said trade pick 12, Coach Breelove. Trade that pick to the Browns for Garrett. Is that what you're saying? Trade the number 12 for Myles Garrett. You got to trade a whole lot more. All right, y'all. Here we are. Let me get it down here. So, your running back is not here. Genty is gone. Malik Starks is the highest guy on the board. Tight end Warren. Here we go, y'all. You got Kevin Banks. You got Luther Burden. We done talked about him plenty. You got Booker, the offensive lineman. You got Jalen Walker there, the linebacker. Matthew Golden. So all your stuff is gone. The 2 names that we've heard out of this for all season is wide receiver Luther Burden. And then we've heard a little, well, on a lesser scale and not that far less, is Jalen Walker. I'm going down the list so you guys can see it. You know, you got Josh Simmons there who got a lot of talk. But Genty is gone. So a lot of y'all want second round anyway. There's Hampton at 39. Y'all see that? Now, if y'all want a position, you got to tell me. Okay? The draft is paused. Our next pick is at 44. Hampton from North Carolina is the second biggest name we done heard from running back. You know, depending on what you like. I'm just going down the list. I think these guys, you wouldn't pick at 12. So let's go back up. I'm sorry. Malik Stark, safety. Tyler Warren at tight end. Banks, offensive tackle from Texas. Luther Burden. Jalen Walker. That would be my two. We all know we need linebackers at that, and I wouldn't be mad if we pick Walker at all. I wouldn't be. All right, so y'all see who it is. Now what I need y'all to do, okay, I need everybody, you already done started. All right, okay, I see, let me get back. Let me see. Keystone say the draft really started, okay. Let me see. All right, Keystone said Jalen Walker. That's one for him. Freight Train says Burden. Coach Breedlove says a big defensive tackle, 2-gap player. It's not one in there, Coach, except way down. You really would be reaching. If you just go and say, I want defensive tackle, Mason Graham is gone. He was the one that was going to be high there, so you're reaching if you go there. JD says if Banks is there, I may go that route. What pass rushers are there? Okay, I will. Hold on. Darryl Brown said middle linebacker. As 12, though, y'all. I told y'all, let's think like the coaches. All right. Darryl says middle linebacker. I don't think nobody gonna really be there, but I'm gonna go there since you asked for it. Let's go there. We're gonna go defense. All right, let me bring it down. All right, you see where number 10 is. Okay, well, let's go here. All right, 2 names you see right off the top, and I'm surprised Campbell is that low. Okay, so Jalen, and these are outside linebackers. I don't know who's middle in there. I'm not familiar. Keystone, help me out here. Help me out here. Who is the first middle linebacker, Keystone, that you see? Put it in the chat. I don't know. I think Schlesinger from UCLA. I think he's the first middle linebacker, but look where they got him rated, 77, so you'll be reaching. Keystone, I don't know. I'm not in the chat, so I'm not looking right now. I'm just scrolling down. I don't know who's a middle linebacker. Help me out. And whoever you name, if I know Keystone, he probably already done typed it in. So let me look right there. Yeah. Best available player, but Shane, the best player available according to this board is a safety. He said Banks out of all these players. He don't want to say that. We don't want the safety at 12. Coach Breedlove says a great point, and I think that's worth talking about. Says until we control the line, it doesn't matter what we have behind it. If teams continue to be able to run on us, we will stay mid of the pack team. Coach, I don't know. You want to reach like that at 12, though? Okay, y'all not helping me. I don't know if Keystone is here or not, but I don't. The highest linebacker, which we need, is Walker. So let's narrow it down. Everybody, come on. Let's type this quick. Do we want Walker from Georgia? Coach Breedlove still saying he'll go and safety. Good God. Okay. I ain't gonna do the trades. I'm just gonna pick. Do we go Walker? Coach Breedlove says our greatest need. But they paying Donovan Wilson though, Coach. You know how they are about playing guys who they done paid. I don't want the guy to come in and be riding the bench. At 12, he need to be starting. I don't think he would start. If you did draft him, I don't think he would start. They paying Donovan Wilson. Malik Hook is still here until I don't see it. He's still here. I don't know. Day 12, you need to be starting day 1. So I got, without a doubt, let me get back here. This is the way I'm thinking. Again, I ain't trying to dominate it, but I'm gonna let you guys have that. We're gonna do it together. So this is the list here. When Lee Starks is the highest rated player on the board, he's a safety. I'm not sure he's starting day 1. I'm not sure that Kelvin Banks is starting day 1. I am definitely sure that Luther Burden is starting. I am definitely sure that Jalen Walker is starting day 1. If we pick him, it's no question. All these other guys, I don't want to draft a guy at 10 and he's starting just on special teams. Because I said, remember, we ain't drafting as yourself. We drafting like the Jones. The Jones will not sit folks down who they paying. They are paying Donovan Wilson. They are paying Malik Hooker. He's not starting. He's not starting. He's not. He might get a little time, but he ain't starting day 1. I think it's between Burden, at least for our draft, and Walker. I'm sorry, but I gotta take a little jurisdiction on this. Okay. Because see, we've been out in the war room for about 15 minutes talking about this pick. Alright, so I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all might want to let's make this between Burden and Jalen Walker. Let's make it like that. Alright. I'm not sure, for those that said Banks, I'm not sure Banks gonna start. I'm not sure. Because again, they're loyal. Y'all know that. I think they'll be loyal to Steel. I really believe it. Plus, I ain't just too hyped about having rookies everywhere. I mean, we did it with 2 guys last year, and we're gonna do it again. I understand you want to build for the future. If you're really building, I get it. But I just think when you're drafting this high, those guys are immediate impact day 1 guys. I'm not sure Kevin Banks is starting. Let me come to y'all because I know some of y'all are. Exactly, Bobby. Exactly what I'm saying. You can't just be rat. I mean, this got to be a Barry Bonds home run. Draft Burton, everybody say. Burton would be a starter. Exactly. Okay, JD says Banks. He would give you O-line versatility. Okay. So far, all I see is Burton. I saw JD with Banks. Banks wouldn't be a bad pick, but is he going to start? Do we trade up? I said, well, I'm not trading. I'm not going to do the trades, Shane. We'll be here all night. I'll be on this thing 4 hours if I start doing that. So I don't want to do that one. So we just going to draft. I think Walker will start. The question about JD is this, JD. You got to give Dak some weapons if you're trying to win. That's what I'm trying to say. Burden is a true weapon, and he automatically starts over Brandon Cooks. Automatically. Come in day 1, and he's a difference maker. You put Burden over there, and you get CD. That's you can play football. He's a threat. That's why you get him. Okay? I think most of y'all said Burden, so we're going to go with Burden. I like Banks, JD, but we're going to go Burden. We got Burden, so you see it, and Banks went straight off the board. All right, our next pick will be the 2nd round pick. Go ahead and get in your mind. So we got a wide receiver with the 1st pick in the draft. So go ahead and get in mind who you want 2nd round. We'll see who's all there in just a second at 44, which is coming up in a few seconds. Man, this is why it's so fun. I got some good minds in here. All right, we got an offer for a trade. Move down 3, and you give away pick 150, and in return, you get pick 47 and pick 78. I believe that's another second round. I mean, you just move down 3 spots in the second round, and 78 would be another third round pick. So you just moving down 3. Do you like that? Do you like that? We got 2 trade offers. That's 1 trade offer. That may not be too bad, I gotta admit. So again, y'all see it. You'll get another third round pick on that one. You're just moving 3 down. Now, before you do anything, if you look to your right, I see a running back that's right there. Marion Hampton is there. He may not be there if we give up this pick. 3 to going 3 down. Right here, according, if you look to your left, if I was to move this, the Colts and the Falcons are right behind us, and I don't know who number right after that. So, yes or no? Do we make that trade? Let me know. Okay. JD says take it. Mike, Coach Breelove says trade, take it. Darren says like it. Shane says take it. T says take it. All right. I ain't nobody gonna beat that. That's too many takers. I was gonna say, I don't know, JD. He's sitting right there now, waiting for us to pick him. He's right there. Hampton is right there. That's the gamble you take. Okay, JD, that's it. Do it. We don't have, but you still won't have a 4th fridge. Okay, you saying get two third round picks. I get you. Do it. We don't have 4. Okay, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna outrun y'all. Even if I say, I told you this y'all draft. I'm gonna argue from both sides. Okay. The only thing that I see wrong with it is unless Freight Train says take it. Okay. The only thing I see wrong with it is unless that will go wrong is Hampton is not there. And I realize we got running backs later on. So we're going to accept this trade. Jack saw you there, 47, and my goodness, there it is. Okay, there's another trade offer. We got 47. We would get the 55th pick, which is still here in this draft, and the Los Angeles 2026. So now we would have the same 2 picks in the second round, and we'll get a third next year. I really don't care nothing about the third. That's not worth it. So I'm gonna reject this one, y'all. I'm sorry. We ain't gonna do the 2026 draft, so I don't care about next year. All right, the Jets. Then I'm sorry if y'all wanted it, but I don't want it. The Jets are offering us pick 92, pick 109, and a 2026 second round pick. Now, in real life, that might be interesting, but that's too far for me from pick 47 to pick 92. That's another third round guy, I believe. So that would give us, according to what we just traded, another third round. We don't have a 4th round. So we get the picture, y'all. We make this trade, we will have 3 picks in this little draft we got right now in the 3rd round. And remember, you don't have no picks in the 4th round, but you got 3 in the 5th round. So get the picture. You will have 3 picks in the 3rd round and 3 picks in the 5th round. Y'all want that? That's very interesting. Come on, talk to me. Listen now. Listen, you said no to the Jets, but I'm trying to give you the picture now. What is 109? Y'all, help me out. What is pick 109? Is that in the 3rd round again, or is that the 4th round? That's really all I need to know. Somebody help me out on that. I would have to do. Okay. All right, Shannon. What position you talking about, JD? I believe everybody's on the board. You talking about the 4th? That's a 4th round pick, so you would get a 4th round pick back. So that's that 109 pick. So now you'll sneak in you'll move down. You'll have, is that 2 fourth round picks? I mean, 47, that's the second round. Third round, okay. So you would get 2 picks in the fourth round then. That would be 2 picks in the fourth round. Let me move down and alright, so what's on the board? Coach Breedlove, and that's value. They got Walter Nolan, y'all. Look, Walter Nolan is the 29th ranked guy, and we had pick 47, so you talking about some value. Keystone, I need your help on that. Is Walter Nolan worth taking more than Amari Hampton from North Carolina? Help me out on that, because I'm not too familiar with Walter Nolan, but he is rated pretty high. Let me scroll down, JD. On the board right now, you're seeing it. The first edge guy is Princely. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the last name. The edge from Ole Miss. Well, Isaiah Bond is there. Wide receiver. We already picked Burton. I see 3 defensive tackles that are there. Got a pretty good quarterback. Travion Henderson is on the board. At 63, he's not going to last past this round, I wouldn't think. We got a couple cornerbacks that are pretty high. Another defensive tackle, Alfred Collins. Savion Williams is there. Woo-wee. I love that kid. The kid from Miami is there. It's some dogs in here now. Make no mistake about it. See a lot of defensive tackles in here. DJ Giddens is a super running back, and he's projected, he's 90th. I love him. I'm just saying that we're doing Scatterboo is there, as you can see. I mean, we got some guys here. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. Let me come back to the chat. JD is old as gone. We need a 3-tech immediate. Coach, I ain't gonna do no. Oh, okay. You get a stud, but we ain't got that. Okay, Keystone, that's what I need to hear. All right, y'all, for those, if OC is not signed, obviously, I think defensive tackle becomes a tremendous priority. Now, it's going to be kind of unfair to do this. See, if OC is not there with these defensive tackles that are there, that we seeing right here on this board here, I believe Cowboys would do this. They would draft a guy. Now, here's the problem. Right on this board here, as we go back up, everybody love Amari Hampton. They're your running back. They can do it all. He can handle the load. He's dynamic, and he can catch the football out the backfield. He's super dangerous. He can take it to the house. That's how you do. That's how you run the ball. You want to run the ball? That's a tremendous running back that you can get. So, if y'all saw the comment, I was not familiar with Walter Nolan, but I know he's pretty high. A lot of y'all may know him, I may not know him, but I asked the one that I know that knows, and that's Keystone. And y'all can see in the comment what he said. Fire. He said take him. That means he's saying take him over Amari and him. So here's my thing. We got a couple linebackers. We got some more defensive tackles later on. We picked Burden. We gave Dak a weapon. We need to give a weapon on defense. That's the way I look at it as well. But the idea of having 2 rookies starting, because see, if you pick Amari Hampton, he, depending on, even if he's not your day one starter, he's, it's going to be a 2-3 running back system anyway. Amari Hampton would be an instant impact type guy. I'm just saying because he's going to play. If you get Walter Nolan, and this is being unfair, we don't know if we're going to sign Olsen back. So let's just pretend. Let's pretend like we're not going to sign Olsen. Now, I sweeten it up. Let's pretend that we're not going to re-sign Olsen. All right, so there's your dilemma. I think everybody would agree that it would probably be either Nolan, since y'all done heard he's pretty good now, or Hampton. All right, so those are the two. Unless y'all thinking about Deion Walker from Kentucky, who's at 50. So that would be almost the same thing. I think it would be between those two defensive tackles. Unless y'all want to go corner. Now keep in mind, Diggs probably won't be playing. I think they need to go veteran with cornerback, not a rookie. I don't care how good he is. All right. Kid Cowboy, if you still here, you'll probably say take Jalen Milroy. Because you just think if you draft Jalen Milroy, you ain't drafting second round. I mean, good Lord, he ain't playing. Our next pick, y'all, is at 76 too. Keep that in mind. All right. He's either Walter Nolan or Martin Hampton. And I'm going to skip down. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe y'all want this guard that's right here. Wyatt Muller. And I know about him. He'll knock you off your head, knock your head off. He's a mauler. So that'll be an excellent pick as well. But is your guy going to start there? Now, also keep this in mind. I keep having to add. This is why this stuff is so much fun. What if Zach Martin retires? So you got to take that into account too. Because you know how the Cowboys are about linemen. If Zach Martin retires, trust me, offensive line becomes a tremendous need according to the Cowboys. So let me change it. So here are our choices. Walter Nolan, who's the highest ranked player on the board, best player available, at 20, he's rated 29. We at 47. Martin Hampton, rated 39. We're at 47 picking. Wyatt Muller, who's the 45th ranked player. We're picking at 47, so that's right. He's an offensive guard. And then you got Deion Walker, who's at 50. And he's a defensive tackle. Another dog. I'm coming to the chat now. Those are your four choices. Y'all see them? Fire away. I'm looking. Get DT and free agency. We need to pick a running back up with our number 2 pick. DT down. I done seen 2 for DT. Nolan's great value. What other data on the board? Okay. Let's do that. Let me see if they got something written down for him. There it is. Walter Nolan is a high upside talent with flashes of dominance, but struggles with consistency. At his best, he's a disruptive force, overwhelming quarterbacks and ball carriers. He's 6'3", 293, y'all. However, he can also disappear for stretches that sound like Marvin, seemingly reacting a step too slow. His effort isn't the issue. It's about refining his instincts and processing. If a team can unlock his full potential, Nolan could be a steal in the draft. What that last few parts that you read was just about coaching. Who can pull it out? Coaching will get him. They say he's already disruptive. They say he just disappeared. All defensive tackles disappear because that's your name, Chris Jones. You get tired. Shit. they get tired real quick. All right, y'all see that? Now let's look at Martin Hampton since we're going that route. There it is. Martin Hampton has been a bright spot in a tough season for the Tar Heels, a documented dual threat. He's caught 20 plus passes out of the backfield in consecutive years while rushing for over 1,500 yards last season. And at the time they were still playing, he's on pace to do it again with nearly 30 career rushing touchdowns in just 2.5 seasons. The 6'1", 220-pound bruiser combines power through contact with the finesse to make defenders miss in space. Hampton's game is complete, showing no weakness as he continues to dominate. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case about him. Y'all just read that. Who is? Let's see what Deontay Walker is. He better than Deontay Walker's intriguing interior defensive lineman with impressive length. He's 6'7", 340. Hello, y'all. Let me say it one more time about Deion. Now, he ain't going to be there if we don't pick him now. He's 6'7", 340. Impressive length, natural pass rush ability. While his height can affect pad level, he holds up well in contact and uses his hands effectively to create pressure. Though not the most explosive athlete, his relentless style makes him a disruptive force. Consistency and motor will be key to unlocking his full potential, but his upside as a pass rusher is undeniable. When you 6'7" and 340, you eat up space. If it were me, I would take him, Deion Walker, before I take, I don't know, Walter Nolan seems like he the truth too. I don't know. There's a reason why he rated 29 and Deion is rated 50. So that's obviously if you 29, you borderline first round talent. All right, y'all heard all that. Let's talk. The DG class got some versions they can play to 1 and 3. Get Dak another weapon. That's down. Loaded running back draft big time. Plenty of time to get 1 or 2. Okay, too expensive. Why do we want one? I don't know who you talking about. Shane said pick Hampton. Nolan, but Walker good too. Yes, he is. It takes too long to develop DTs, 2 to 3 years, okay? Hampton, Coach Reed Love says. Keystone says linebacker. We need a running back with our number 2. I'm saying a lot of running backs. 76 is a good spot for running back. All right. I'm going to go show you the running backs that's left after that. Once I get to reading this. Walker is the smart pick. Okay. Y'all talking in the chat. I'm just looking for what we're going to go with. We need linemen regardless, as Keystone said. I would take Nolan. We actually need 2 DTs, but this is with thinking that if they don't sign OC. Yeah, exactly. I tell y'all, Keystone, Kid Cowboy, you just got to pick and choose what you're going to listen to him for. Freight Train says defensive tackles being the 5th round. Coaching matters. All right. Shane says I'll pick the running back. Give Walker Nolan scouting report again. I think I already did that. Keystone said we get Hampton, I wouldn't trip. Verdi says, yeah, he will be gone. I don't know when y'all say Darryl draft him. Okay. Nolan would be good. I did say if we're going to pretend like Olsen is not there. Okay. It's split, y'all. To be honest with you. Half y'all saying running back. And then the other half is saying Nolan. Let's go one more time. Y'all got to clear it up because some of y'all borderline. Walter Nolan. His scouting report says, as you can see, he's a high upside talent with flashes of dominance, but struggles with consistency. So in other words, I think what they're saying is he's not a 3-down back. Defensive tackle. Let's interpret that. I think that's what they're saying. But he struggles with consistency. So if he struggles with consistency, you can't have him on the field the whole time. A lot of you guys, our team like to play rotational anyway. So that's really not saying nothing. So you got to be selective when you put him in there. Okay, at best, he's a disruptive force, overwhelming quarterbacks and ball carriers. So what that tell you? He's 2. According to what that scout report says, he can rush and he can play the run. He said he's disrupting force, overwhelming quarterbacks and ball carriers. However, he can disappear for stretches, which is the reason why you do not have him out there every play. Same when reacting a step too slow, that's because he get tired. That's obvious. His effort isn't the issue, which is great. That means he has a motor on him. It's all about refining his instincts and processing. If a team can unlock his full potential, Nola could be a steal in the draft. He's 6'3", 293. He's bigger than what we've had. Mozzie, of course, is bigger. It's a good scout report to just tell you that he's not a 3-down guy. He gets tired. When he got his motor going, he can get you in the run game, and then he can go get the quarterback too. That's what they said. Oh, I just messed up. Let me get it back. Oh, crap. All right, I messed up, y'all. Sorry. Dang. All right, since it's taking so long, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I messed up. I can't get it back. So we're going to go 3. Let's do this again. I apologize. I don't know why I did that, but I apologize. Let's do 3, and then let me see where I'm at. I messed that up. But y'all see the danger of it. Dang. I'm sorry. I agree with Freight Train. I was leaning toward Hampton myself. I'm serious. That's me. Y'all got time? I mean, I've been on an hour and 17 minutes. Y'all got time? I would go 7. Let's just go quick. We're going to go through the first 2 rounds quick. We're not going to do a lot of talking. All right? Then we'll get back to it. Now, it's going to change, y'all. It's going to change. All right? Let me get to it. Man, I hate I lost it. There was some good stuff going on. We're going to do the first 2 real quickly. Let's go with it now. Look to your left. Cameron, Abdul, Carter, Shador, 3rd. Travis, 5th. Genty went 6th. Mason Graham went 7th. Here we go again. Oh, I only want that. Okay. I only want that. I already see 2026 Indianapolis 2nd round pick for that. I'm going to reject that because y'all didn't like that. Buffalo is offering pick 30. That's that's 1st round. That's too much of a gap, y'all said. No. Sorry. All right, y'all. There it is. To your right, 49ers pick Luther Burton. Oh, this is really going to get ignorant now. All right, let's do it quickly. Y'all notice that Will Johnson is there now. Corner. Mikael Williams, edge. Banks is there again. It's 1st round. Jalen Walker is there again. I'm going down. Ibuka is at 26. That Nolan is, again, you ain't pick him in the 1st round. God, Campbell is dropped to 36, man. Good God. Woo. All right, let's go. Quickly. Best player available is Mikael Williams, edge. Keep in mind that Sam Williams is coming back this year. 2nd round pick from last year, DeMarcus. What's his name? Jeez. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The guy that they say is going to replace DeMarcus Long that played last year, got hurt. He is there. Will Johns is there. Now, I know y'all don't like Michigan players. I don't know why y'all keep punishing these young guys for Michigan like that. But Will Johnson is true. I know because I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. Will Johnson is a lockdown cornerback. And I would entertain him starting day 1. I would say I almost don't need a rookie. That's how much I like Will Johnson. So let's go. Y'all see it? Who y'all want? Let's do this one real quick so we can catch up. Ibuka would be your choice. Hey, Craig. All right, okay. Won't be a running back. There ain't no running backs there now. Not in the first round, please. Will Johnson, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't either. That would be sending a message to Diggs and Bland. Golden. King Cowboy, please. Stop it. You just want everybody gone. You want every all pro we got. You want them gone, stripped and everything else. Stop it. He is the best, and you're right. His stock would be high. I see. Let's go. Do y'all want Williams, best player available at edge, or Will Johnson? You got Banks up there. I think those are the guys really that's worth it. We need another receiver. I agree, but Ibuka from Ohio State is so low. You might be able to get him in the second round. Darren Brown says edge. Y'all better speak up quick. Speak up quick. Johnson or Banks, okay? Johnson, that's Will Johnson. Come on, I'm waiting. Say, okay, Cowboy. Okay, let's go. Will Johnson, I agree. I think Will Johnson should be the pick. I think the Cowboys would do that too. I really believe that. All right. Will Johnson it is. Y'all want to see his scouting report? Will Johnson has the size, skill, and instincts of a shutdown NFL corner. At 6'2", 202 pounds, he's big. He combines elite physical tools with competitiveness, pace, and high football IQ. Despite injuries short his 2024 season, his talent remains undeniable, keeping him in the top 10 of the draft. I think he's a pick. He's got the same body type of Patrick Surtain. God dang, dog. Now y'all laughing at me. Let me stop. 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 I know y'all getting irritated with me. My finger is too ignorant. There's another one. I'm sorry. Alright. Thought I picked him. I know y'all laughing at me. I know y'all laughing at me. I'm gonna get it right, y'all. My God. Hopefully we had the same thing. Oh, I ain't got to see that. Oh, look at this, y'all. Do I even have to? Oh, my God. Oh, shoot. Alright, I'm just going to use the touch screen because this mouse is getting on my nerve. Man, I just saw something that was nasty. Alright, here we go. I know y'all laugh. I'm sorry. I know this ain't gonna happen again. I know it would. Alright, I don't even want to look at that. I don't want to look at that. Alright. You got Will Campbell there, offensive tackle. And then you got Will Johnson there. I'm just going to go Will. I'm sorry. I know y'all like, some of y'all may like him, but I'm going to go Will. Alright. Just speed up the process. Ooh, I done messed up today. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can see some. You can see to the right who's on the board. Go Hampton again. He gone. All right. right, let's look. Ed Shamar Stewart is a dog. He's a dog, y'all. Trey Harris is a dog. Wide receiver. Got the kid from Oregon. Offensive tackle. Jack Sawyer, who I love at Ohio State. Pure dog. You got edge. Deion Walker is there at 50. Oh my God, Caleb Johnson is available. Ooh-wee. Let's read him. Oh my God. Incredible season. 6 foot, 225 pounds. Woo! Rare mix of power and agility, like a pitcher with both a fastball and a changeup, whether breaking tackle or outrunning defenders. Johnson consistently shines against elite competition. Once in the Heisman Trophy discussion, his stock only continues to climb. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Somebody gonna have to convince me. Shamar Stewart is there. We picked Will Johnson at. Did we pick Will Johnson? Yes, right there. We picked Will Johnson. Deontay Walker is there. I love him, but Caleb Johnson is there. I mean, good God. I mean, somebody help me if I ain't tuned y'all out with my mistakes. Help me out. All right, as you can see there, Caleb Johnson is there. Woo. Can y'all help me out? Is Caleb Johnson, should this even be what we're talking about? You say Trey Harris, he's a dog. Yeah, I think those are two. I think those are the two, y'all. Got to give Dak a weapon early. I agree. This really shouldn't be hard. Who y'all want? Caleb Johnson from Iowa, the running back, or Trey Harris, wide receiver out of Ole Miss? Put it down real quick. Freight Train, I agree with you. I think that's it. Talk to me. I think it ought to be Caleb Johnson. That's just me. That's just me. But I'm waiting on y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. Trey Harris. Whoa. Freight Train, pick one. Because there's only 3 of us that's talking right now. So I'm saying Caleb Johnson. Darryl says Trey Harris. Trey Harris a dog too, man. Ain't no doubt about that. I'm with you on that. Yeah, Kid Cowboy, for finally you said something that's worth saying it. You're right. A lot of action. You ain't gonna mess up again. That was all on me, Freight Train. I think it's gonna be Caleb. I think it's Caleb Johnson. That's me. Man, you crazy. Yeah, before I mess it up again. Big and physical. Exactly. Are you talking about Trey Harris, Darren? When you say he's big physical, I thought Caleb Johnson is there too. You talking about Harris? Okay. I got Freight Train. I need you to pick one. Is it Johnson or Trey Harris? Oh, you said Harris. I'm sorry. Darryl said Harris. Y'all outgot me. Trey Harris it is. Trey Harris it is. Trey Harris it is. All right, next pick is at I think 70 something. You can see the board on the right. Shamar Stewart is still there, but he's gone now. I say he had lasted all the way to 68. He was 30 something. Okay, I'm loving what I'm seeing at the top unless he's gone. And one of my guys is gone. I want all that. I see 2026. We're not doing that. All right, y'all see on the right there. Y'all just pick Trey Harris, but look at that kid from Miami is there too. Tez Johnson is there. All right, let's go. The kid from Penn State is there, the safety. First linebacker, there will be two linebackers, Barrett Carter and Carson Schlesinger. I know about Schlesinger. He's pretty good. I see a lot of. I'm going down the list. Y'all see it with me. You're going to type in. I don't see your comments. But I'm just going down the list. Of course, Caleb Johnson is gone. Let's look at the running backs, y'all. Let's look at the running backs. Because y'all done passed up on some good ones. Giddens is raw, as you can see. Giddens is tremendous. Scatterboo speaks for itself. Ollie Gordon is pretty good. The kid from Rutgers is there. That'll be later on, but he's real good. Raheem Sanders is good. Dylan, Jesus, Sampson is 168. Holy God. What? Dylan Sampson runs like a shark, but that's just he should be much higher on this, but as with all volunteer offensive players, we must add plays in Jobs' heightened system as context. Okay, Sampson, like Tennessee's offense in general, benefits from the space created by the Volunteers' wide open attack. He's a talented runner who naturally absorbs contact as he approaches, making him tough to bring down because he creates glancing blows. Sampson's also an impatient runner who will only have to deal with more trash at the next level. His feet outpace his decision making, and he often bowls into the back of offensive line instead of sliding. Wow. But he led the league, the SEC though. I'm just surprised Dylan Sampson rated 168. I mean, like, hello. I don't think he's that bad now. But these are your running backs, y'all. That's there. And y'all done passed up on a few of them. Who y'all got now for this pick here at 76? Kevin Winston, safety. Got some good wide receivers there. A lot of wide receivers up at top. Another defensive tackle. Lott. Omar Norman Lott. 6'5", 335 pounds. He's pretty good. Rare blend of size, power, and agility. The former four-star recruit pairs explosive quickness with exceptional strength to dominate leverage battles. He's surprising flexibility and refined hand fighting skills make him a natural fit for the NFL. And he's at 81. All right, y'all seeing some of these guys. Some of y'all don't even know who these folks are. But you seeing them. I'm about to come to the chat now. Tez, he says. Martinez is the next Marion Barber. I would love to nab in the draft, but I think we'll double dip at running back. Remember, Gideons is familiar with our O-line coach. Excellent point, JD. Shane says Dylan Sampson remind me of Marion Barber. Keystone says got to go running back or edge. Get your running back in the third round. Somebody says Martinez, Tez, I'm sorry. Johnson good, though. I understand. All right. Got to go running back or edge. Let's look real quick at who's the highest edge guy. The highest edge guy is Jared Ivey from Ole Miss again. Ole Miss got a lot of players. He's the 83rd guy. He says he flashes an impressive pass rush plan, but his heavy feet limit his ceiling. That means he ain't gonna be good in the run. He can run through an opponent's chest with a long arm, but he can also win through the inside and outside shoulder with a bevy of proactive rush moves. Ivan would be power on the board, but his slow processing speed and lack of reactive athleticism hurt his consistency as a run defender. That's not good. Not for me. And he's the highest rated one. Oh my God. Alright, y'all, I'm done because this thing is showing up and that's it. Alright, that's it. I'm messing up, y'all. This thing, I keep trying to use this thing here and it's messing me up. We'll try this again on Monday. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna get off there. Alright. I'm shocked about Dylan Sampson, y'all. Keystone. What's wrong with Dylan Sampson? Was that an accurate report that about him? Is that because of the spread system that Josh Heupel had, they're not really giving him the credit, even though he led the SEC in rushing? And you know, if you lead that league in rushing, you are the truth. That's what we've always said about the running backs coming out of the SEC. And you are, you're the rushing champion of the SEC. What is wrong with Keystone? What's wrong with Dylan Sampson? Why is he rated so low? Answer that for me. Why? What is his problem? See, I already know you done looked at him. I haven't looked at him intensely, not like when I'm asking you. I mean, I understand if you don't have a lot of loaded boxes and stuff, and Tennessee had the type of team that you really couldn't load the box because they had so much. Okay. He said Alvin Kamara had the same treatment. So they didn't give him no credit. But hell, Alabama didn't really give him no credit because he was like the third or fourth string. Third string. Now, he really didn't get a lot of play because of all the guys that was ahead of him. Henry and other guys. So you saying he kind of almost like a well, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say he kind of like a Tony Pollard. I can speak about Tony Pollard because Pollard was here, went to Memphis here, where I live. And he had two guys in front of him, but he wasn't the one, of course, that went pro. I don't think Dylan Sampson is a Tony Pollard. I think he built to carry loads. He was 6'2", 220, 6 foot 210 or something like that. I love him. I've seen him. What I've seen, I like him. I'm just trying to figure out why is he rated. And of course, that's just from one publication. So, other publications would probably have him rated higher. But I was just wondering what the problem is. JD says the running backs in this draft. Oh, okay. Darryl says they don't see him as an every down back. That's why Keystone said that he's compared to Alvin Kamara. But again, my comeback to that, Darryl, is if he was limited in his carries, he must have really put some thunder on some folks because he led the SEC in rushing. The SEC. So you already know who all in that conference. And you know how that team, that conference is built. You got pros everywhere. So it has to mean something that he led the SEC in rushing. He had to. That means something. I think that's big. And I've seen tape. I don't see really no weakness in him, to be honest with you. But it still doesn't let me know what I really need to know. And Darryl, that may be the question. That you may have answered the question that I have. Like, why is he rated, at least according to this publication, at 168? That don't add up to me. So evidently they must have seen something they liked. And maybe he was not, and good question there, maybe he wasn't featured in the passing game. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't featured at all. Maybe the screens was for, maybe some of the screens that Hyper ran was for, other type running backs, gadget type guys. Maybe that's what. Okay, thank you, Keystone. There you go. There's one thing. And that's a major one. That's a major one there. He got to work on his pass protection. See, you not doing that well will have you on the bench. We all know the value of a running back in pass protection. Gotta have that. And if you're poor at it coming into the league, yes, you can be coached up. But does that, if you ain't right, are you really a day one star? I beg to differ with you on that, JD. Well, maybe with the rest. But to me, the best two that I've seen is Genty and Hampton. That's the best two I've seen. And I think there is a gap after that. Sampson is very good. Darryl said they use the full. I guess what he's saying is they use the fullback used to pass protect. Not if it's a spread type offense the way that Hyper ran. Okay, I'm just going by. Dylan Sampson played in an offense that Hyper spread everybody out. So there really wouldn't be a box there for Sampson. I mean, it's really about his offensive line and use just man on man. Hyper will run out there with 4 wide receivers. Spread them out. That automatically opens up the box. Sampson is good enough to get to the second level and third level and all that type of stuff. But I'm just saying the man led the league in the SEC in rushing. That got to count for something, y'all. And the way y'all talking like he had split time, which makes it even more mind-boggling. If he led the SEC in rushing and he was splitting time, he a bad boy. That's all thing I'm gonna say. He's a bad boy. If he led the league in rushing, yeah, Kid Cowboy, I can say that, but when he did play some real competition, I saw him put up big numbers. When you talking about Jensen, I saw what he did to Oregon. And, despite what people may say, I saw him play Penn State in the playoff game, and they dang near put 9 guys in the box. I mean, it's kind of hard to run 9 through 9 people in the box. Not an 8-man front, a 9-man front. So I hear you, JD. I saw what you said a few times. You're talking about this. Yeah. I like Sampson. I wouldn't have picked him that high because if he drafted, on the draft, he was rated the 168th player. I would have waited. I wouldn't even draft him there. I would have waited. I would have. Just because of what he was rated at. I wouldn't have drafted. That's what you call reaching. For real. Now we would have to. I'll have to wait and see. Let's see what else pops up. But again, despite my raggedness and pushing this mouse too many times, I'm sorry y'all couldn't get through it. We're gonna try this again Monday since I messed it up. It's not the system, it was me. We'll do this again on Monday. So hey, tell your friends, Cowboy fans, whatever, then we're gonna do a nice draft in which you guys kind of run the show. Um, and that's a very interesting thing there too, JD, which is a very good comment. See, if we don't sign Rico, y'all, I think we're gonna get 2 running backs. Shane said, I don't think Dylan Samuels is a reach. He's a monster running back. I was just saying, I agree, Shane, and I had to go to another mock draft system because I don't believe they have Sampson rated the 168th player. I just don't believe that. So maybe in another publication, they may have him 80 or something like that. I'm just saying, I just don't see him being 168th player. I think that's way off. And I agree with you 100%. I don't think he's a reach either because what I've seen from he's a dominant running back. And you got to keep in mind when they say he's not, you got to work on pass protection. But shoot, I really believe that the ball was coming out so quick. And you remember they had a running, a quarterback that was real lanky but could run. Forgive me for not knowing his name, but he really didn't have to really pass block. Ball coming out quick. They ran a whole lot of bubble screen. He threw the ball down the field. It was a timing type offense. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he won 6-8 either. So that's why I was saying what I seen, the boy ain't no joke. Now, he very well may need it. And a lot of times people say he may, like Keystone said, he needed to work on his pass rushing. Well, the offense really didn't dictate that. The ball was getting out of there. Exactly. Nico, that's right. That's his name. You see what I'm saying? So if he didn't have to do it a lot, you really can't judge it. You know what I'm saying? You really can't judge it if the opportunities weren't really there to do pass blocking because the reads were there. Like, bam, pike it, get rid of it, bam. Ain't nobody that quick to get to the quarterback like that. So, maybe, I don't know. I would love to know why they got him at 168. I guarantee if I go to another publication, I wouldn't be surprised these kids right at 70 something. Second round projection, not third and fourth rank. According to what they saying this guy kind of like a fifth round type running back. That's a steal. If that is the case, that's a steal. Whoever picked him, that's a steal. Very interesting. I promise I will have things together. I had it together, not just my dang mouse. I got a touch screen. I just do this number here. I got a touch screen instead of using the mouse now. All right. For the time that it lasted, this was fun. Like I said, it only makes fun when you got people in the chat that kind of know stuff, know football at least. My little friend, old kid Cowboy, I don't even think he a Cowboy fan, to be honest with you. But, hey, he just don't like the present day Cowboys as constructed. So that's the thing there. If we don't re-sign right now as we speak, we only got 2 running backs that are signed. Deuce and Lemke. That's it. Deuce and Lemke. So if you don't sign Rico back, you probably will get 2 running backs. Or either you gonna get 2 running backs. That very well may be, a cheap vet. And you know how the Cowboys are, they love the XFL. So, they might go find one in there, but you could get it in the draft. You very well could do that. But if you don't sign Rico back, and Rico done walked himself into the little money too. It may not be a lot, but I'm saying he's gonna get a raise. from somewhere. If you don't sign Rico, we're in the market for 2 running backs. And you could very well get in the draft. I agree with you. And Kid Cowboy, yeah, it could be just like that. You're going to get it earlier than that, though. That first one's going to come early. Your second one might come in the 6th. You're going to get a running back earlier than that, though. You ain't just finna let. Like when we just read about Southampton from North Carolina, it's hard to pass that. I don't like Najee Harris, Willie Stilbaugh. I don't like him. He's just too much of a, the way he runs, it just seems like he look for contact and he just, it ain't no, he tough. We know that. He breaks little tackle, but it seems like he gets stuck in the mud a lot. I agree, Freight Train. Caleb Johnson is the truth as well. See, you can't go wrong. See, if you get Caleb, I say thank you. And if you get Hampton, I'm going to say thank you. If you get Jenny, I'm going to say thank you. If you get Sampson, I'm still saying he's a bad boy. I would say thank you to that. But whoever your guy is, he's going to have to be able to carry the load. I ain't saying you'll get the ball 30 times a game if it's Dallas. We know that's not going to happen. But if you're talking about a kid that's 6 foot and 220, that's a load carrier. Exactly, Miss Verdi. I agree. That the Cowboys are gonna dip into the UFL. They do that all the time. They gonna get at least 1 or 2 guys from the UFL. That's gonna happen. So. And the Cowboys already have a plan like that. Trayvon is a complete running back. Keystone, you're absolutely right. Our Cowboy fan will be happy with him if we get him, but he's one that's going to go early. No later than the 3rd round. No later. That's just my opinion. So you got to get a guy. If you ain't signing Rico, you got to get a guy in here that's going to be like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, Martinez is good too there. He's shifty and that big, and he's fast, and he's huge. That's what I'm saying. Running backs is loaded. You just got to know what you want, and that's where Schottenheimer comes into play. So then you have to look at his past running backs, who he's had. The Marshawn Lynch's, the Rashard Penny's, these type of guys, bruisers, but still can get you, if you let them. So he likes big type guys. So I think that's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Again, I apologize for the jankiness that happened. It was on me. I promise I have everything together Monday. We'll do this on Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll do it again. And Kid Cowboy, see, the longer you keep talking, you start making more sense now. Kid Cowboy is absolutely right. If Rico is not here, you very well may get a veteran for your number 2 per se, or your number 1, and whatever the case may be. I don't know who the free agent running backs are coming out this year, but I'm quite sure we'll get a list of that, and there'll be some guys that are worth that. All right, Joe, take it easy, man. Over there in Italy. Know it's well past your bedtime. I appreciate you hanging with me. We'll see you on Monday. Daryl says the Cowboys talked to Martinez at the Senior Bowl. You got to pay attention to that, because if he gets one of those visits, that tells you that the guy that the Cowboys are locked in on. Whoever the running back is going to be split anyway. So that's how you got to really be thinking of it. Even if it's Genty. If Genty is there, it's still going to be a split. To me, if I had it my way, I would re-sign Rico and then bring in a rookie or running back, and that'll be a two-headed monster. And I think you can do quite well with that. That's just my opinion. All right, I appreciate all y'all. Listen, hit that like button for me, or heart button as you leave out of here. Do that for me, man. I appreciate anybody that shared this. I thank you for that. We'll try it again on Monday at 7 p.m. For the one and the only. I forgot to tell y'all. My son played ball today, and they completed an undefeated season. Trey and his team went off this season. They didn't lose a game. I think they finished at 8-0. Season over with. Just finished that this morning. I think Trey shot 3 threes and made 3. I think he missed 3 or 4. So 3 for 7. Not bad at all. Lit it up. And I think they won 24-22. So it was a big game. That's sports. Hey, listen, one more thing. I want to show y'all this. For all you basketball fans, y'all know I am a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan. Y'all know that. I think y'all do. And so me and a couple of guys that are Laker fans are going to crank it back up. We did this maybe about a year and a half ago. Then everybody had to switch because they had to work and stuff. But we done came together, and we are. And it very well may be tomorrow evening. So when y'all see the notification, it's probably going to look like this. There you go. I got a new Anthony Davis gone, but that's my Laker background. So I'm going to be talking Lakers possibly tomorrow evening. If not, it'll be the following Sunday. Get ready for that. If you're a Laker fan, come on, holler at me. We're talking Lakers. Get ready for it, all right? Appreciate y'all. I will see you guys. Oh, God, those Celtics. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. You definitely need to come in there. See, just the name of the Celtics make my skin itch. You see what I'm saying? But y'all the champs, though. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all come on back. It might be tomorrow. If not, it'll be next week. Be looking forward. Come on, support us in our little show. I don't know what the name of it is going to be, but it'll be on my channels. So the same way it pops up, you can't miss me. So come holler at me on that as well. But definitely Monday, the big time show. Talking about the Cowboys. We'll be doing it again on Monday evening, 7 p.m. And we will see you then, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging with me. We out of here. This has been the one and the only, the Big Time Show. Man, why y'all ain't going? But y'all want some overtime? Y'all ain't going. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'll read this Kid Cowboy, the new Mary. Yeah. Yeah, look who's with us. Y'all still here? Y'all want some overtime? I ain't got it tonight. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Thank you.